What?
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
It's here. Finally, Premiere Pro added the ability for us to transcribe automatically what is being spoken on screen. I love it. It's great. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? My name is Bobby Kowecki. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, nice to meet you. How are you? I do videos like this all about photo stuff, video stuff to help you make all that YouTube content creation, filmmaking, photography goodness. So, without further ado, let's not waste any more time. Premiere Pro. Adding captions into the workflow automatically. Now, if you're someone like me who has had to work with captions in the past, it wasn't an easy workflow. There were plenty of other alternatives to Premiere Pro if you were trying to transcribe long stretches of video. This comes in super handy if you're making social clips for Instagram or anything like that, but finally, Premiere Pro has brought that feature in-house to automatically transcribe your footage. So without further ado, let's jump on in. I'll show you exactly how to get this done. All right, so here we are inside Premiere Pro. Now what you'll notice up here, up at the top, is a tab called Captions. You're gonna wanna click on that and you're gonna see a brand new, very cool little text bubble here. It says Transcribe Sequence, and that is what we're gonna wanna click on. Keynote here, if you don't have this, make sure you're updated to the newest version of Premiere Pro. If you don't have it, try updating it and you'll have it. This was in beta for a while, but now it's free, it's going out to everybody, and it's awesome. So here we are. We're gonna transcribe sequence. Now, it's gonna bring up this text box here. We're gonna wanna make sure we're doing the audio on track. You can transcribe it into different languages. So if you wanna do subtitles, if you have somebody speaking in a foreign language, you can have the subtitles be in a actually pretty comprehensive list of spoken language. But for now, we're just gonna keep it for English just to make, subtitles for social clips and that kind of thing, right? So we're gonna wanna hit transcribe. Now this is a pretty easy little clip. I didn't say anything too crazy here because I wanted to see how good Premiere Pro was at doing the transcribing, how spot on it was gonna be, because sometimes things like this are a little bit hit or miss. And then we'll get into something fun right after that. All right, so that's done loading, and if we click play here. Hi, my name is Bobby Kowecki. I am testing out the new subtitle transcription feature in Premiere Pro. Pretty good. Now, if we see in the dialog window here, it got everything right other than my last name. Understandable. That's usually something that you gotta go in and tweak, but that's totally fine. Let's go in here and just change my last name to how it's spelled. Boom, just like that. And once we've got that locked in, we're just gonna hit up here, create captions. This is gonna bring up another text box. We're gonna wanna have it be subtitles. And this is where you can kind of really go in and granularly adjust the style of it before you create it, right? So style, we don't want any style. We do want it as a subtitle. We want it as subtitle default. And we're just gonna hit create, right? And then it's gonna do its thing, and boom, right there, it has created your captions. Now those are gonna live up here in these orange blocks, but what that's gonna do is it going to open up a dialog window on the side here where you can then go on in and really start fine tuning the style of the font you wanna do, where it's positioned on the screen. For example, I'm not really a Myriad Pro kind of guy. Let's change this to, let's go for old reliable, right? And let's hit it bold, there we go. All caps, right? And from here we can sort of adjust a little bit more, bold on bold. We can make it even bigger, as big or as small as we want. You can add a stroke, you can add a background shadow, you can adjust the background shadow. Really cool features here, all within Premiere Pro. And you can highlight all the clips and make these changes across the clips in general, right? So obviously if you have a longer clip and you wanna make sure all the subtitles are of equal and uniform font type, right? Uniform style, You can do that super easily. But this was a pretty easy thing for Premiere Pro to fill out, right? Let's take it one step further. I have something a little bit harder here. In this next clip, I figured let's try to trip Premiere Pro up a little bit. So what I went ahead and did is I busted out some of the old Shakespeare, little reading from Shakespeare with some old English language tossed in there to see really how spot on Premiere could be, because so far I've been impressed, right? Other than that, same workflow. You're going to click the clip, and then we're going to want to transcribe sequence, same old, let it do its thing. Actually transcribe that pretty quick, right? It's moving along at a pretty decent clip here, but let's see how it tackles Shakespeare. Julius Caesar specifically, my favorite Shakespeare play. Well, would you look at that? So if we play through here. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. That's what I wanted to see. This little line right here is like some Shakespearean, old Englishy kind of language here, but oddly enough, it got that right, but here it messed up. The noble Brutus had messed up the word Brutus. Now, it might have been because I, you know, wasn't too enunciative with the word, but I'm pretty impressed with this, right? So, there you go. Now, you can apply this to short clips, long clips. Like I said, you could change the style of it. But let me know down below. Is this something you're going to use? Are you a fan of the Premiere Pro, the new transcription workflow? If you are, let me know. If you have any questions, you guys can always hit me on the Instagram. I'm always happy to help you out there. And until next time, take care of yourselves. We'll talk again real soon.